Thank you for tuning in to WWE Rising Stars, where we take a look behind the ropes at WWE's up-and-coming superstars. We now bring you live to former MMA star Adrian Foster in the PC.
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility?
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please. You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk? What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going. Especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I played soccer when I was a kid, but there wasn't enough punching. So eventually I got into MMA. There was a lot more punching.
So why make the switch from MMA to wrestling?
I love fighting, but I got burned out with the long training camps and only getting to fight a couple times a year. Plus, I wanted a new challenge. So I started training for this a few months back and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard or harder than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that. And I respect everything the WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. And I know I can do the same thing, if not better.
That's a high bar to set. But good luck.
What a nice and respectable encounter between Hector Flores and Adrian Foster. But can we say the same about Foster and Paragon J. Pierce?
Hey, who are you?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
I haven't had time to watch Japanese wrestling. I was busy training and fighting in MMA at the highest level in the world.
So you're an MMA fighter, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come in our sport thinking, it's gonna be easy. But you're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to send you running back to whatever MMA promotion you were cut from.
You remind me of a lot of the guys I fought against. All talk. Luckily for them, they don't have to face me anymore. Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, in a wrestling ring, which you have very little experience in. You're in my arena now, rookie. And when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you stayed in your lane.
We'll see.
Well, that went as terrible as possible. I wonder what ruined his breakfast this morning. Maybe it's the other superstar in the locker room. Chase, let's find out.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Are you a referee here, or...?
Oh no, man. I'm training to be a wrestler. I know I'm a bit on the smaller side, but I'm actually crossing over from another sport too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby, but I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Even if Lawler helped get your foot in the door, you wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign something for me before you leave today?
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
And what a funny little guy that was. Maybe something's just crawled up Pierce's you-know-what. But who's to say? And it looks like Foster is getting a text from his former MMA coach, Rick Albright. Looks like advice from the former coach. What a meaningful conversation this has been. A real Will Smith and Uncle Phil moment. We now take you to Road Dogg Jesse James and Shawn Michaels, teaching the up-and-comers how it's done.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're going to start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Okay, let's get started.
I genuinely don't know who he thought he was trying to push the attitude like that. Did he really think I wasn't going to bring the SmackDown no Raw? Terrible joke, I do take full credit for it. I don't know what he was thinking by going back and forth with me like that. He was going back and forth with me like someone with an attitude problem, almost like they're 2'0" and acting like they're 6'7" with 2 pistols. Like, what? And he needs to stop acting like hitting a reversal this early in the match is that important. Like, we get it, you've wrestled. Oh. He honestly should just quit wrestling. Like, I don't even know what his problem was at the very beginning of this, but I'm about to end it. I genuinely don't understand why you would come up with an attitude with someone when they were just, you know, coming up to talk to you, but he's about to learn today. There is some serious buffoonery going on in this match. I was all the way across the ring, and he decides to get up on the top rope? Buffoonery like this is exactly what gets you hit with a DDT. Oh my god, with the reversals, can you not? His punches are clearly like pillows. Like, come on now. You can clearly see. I'm standing. I'm standing. I'm standing. I'm still standing. Like, come on. If you're gonna hit, hit hard. In all reality, what did you think you were gonna do there? It doesn't really seem like much, if at all. And even then, you're probably not even gonna do anything important with that. Like, do you really feel like you did something? Do you? And 1. See? Look, I kicked out on a 1. Like, you're dumb. You're stupid. It's nothing. See? Nothing. Nothing. And you got hit with the standing moonsault. Like, I'm starting to believe that you just like getting continuously beat up. Now I'm on the top rope. And that's why I hit that. Because I'm like that. You're nothing. You're Bozo J. Pierce. Okay, I'll give it to him. He does have confidence, but other than that, nope. And another one. Like, come on. 1, 2. Okay, I'll give him that. And it's out of the ropes time. I mean, not quite, but close. Out of the ropes time. Bozo. Better get back in there counting. Okay, I might have failed at that, but I mean, it still doesn't excuse him for being a bozo. Into the stairs. And get back in the ring. Now, let me stop. I'm practically having fun. Like, this man talked all that smack, has an ego of the Burj Khalifa, but his skills and everything else make him fall faster than Kanye West's career. Like, come on now. And the reversal. And another reversal. And another. Oh, he threw me into the siding. What am I going to do? What was the point? Stupid. Throw him back in. Close enough. I mean, we still have time, so it's fine. And the carry. On. This is why he keeps getting reversed. He's a bozo. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, you know, I'll give him that too. And it did nothing. It did nothing. Because he's garbage. Garbage. Like, did you see the little spittle that came out of his mouth? 1, 2, 3. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. He's a bozo. Get him out.
before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not gonna give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
The old, I wasn't trying excuse. Classic. Haven't heard that one since 4th grade when I beat JB Fultz in a push-up contest. You know what? It's not a great look on a grown man.
Face me when it really counts, and we'll see what happens.
Funny. That's the same thing JB said back in the day, and guess what? I beat him again. So let me know when you're done with the excuses and you're ready to start trying, JB.
It seems to me like he has more of a case of word diarrhea. And that concludes this episode of WWE Rising Stars. If you enjoyed, like, comment, or subscribe. And next week, X-Pac, Road Dogg, and Adrian Foster versus Shawn Michaels, Chase, and Paragon J. Pierce. Who got the short end of the stick? Find out next week.